all that shit. There we go.
So before we start, with the top fives, I just wanted to bring up a few things. How the fuck the Browns beat the fuck out of the Steelers so bad?
I seen it. I called it. Well, I mean, sort of called it. I said that the Browns would beat them, or I said it would be crazy if the Browns beat them, and they did.
I think the thing I'm looking forward to the most is Brady versus Breeze in the playoffs.
Nah, I don't know.
Dope.
I think this Kareem Hunt revenge match on his old team might be good too.
Or Baltimore and Buffalo.
Yeah,
Yeah, man. I'm excited about that one too. Shit.
They're all good, man. When it comes down to this,
I'm really hoping that it ends up. I don't know, man, because I think Buffalo has a better chance against Kansas City than Baltimore does. Honestly,
I believe that too.
Yeah, Bills look good. I think they can make it out the AFC, but they got to get past the Chiefs. The Browns could beat the Chiefs. Being realistic,
maybe
they could.
Maybe. Pat Mahomes is probably in playoff mode. So.
I mean, the Steelers should have beat them too, but you see all the the mistakes they had in that game.
No, that was more like revenge than anything. They wanted to make sure that they knew, hey, we beat you.
Yeah. Damn, y'all won the division and we still beat y'all in the playoffs.
Yeah, they beat them like a week before that week too, right?
Yeah, that game was way closer.
Oh, way closer.
Man, we gotta do. We gotta do an NFL thing. We gotta do a whole NFL. Like it's gotta be like Sunday morning, like NFL Network type stuff.
There we go.
Also, shout out Nick Saban at Alabama.
Man, don't try to draft no. Who did y'all fire on the Cowboys? Did y'all got rid of? No, y'all hired somebody. Yeah,
we hired Dan Quinn.
Yeah, that's right. Y'all got rid of y'all's defensive coordinator.
Look, now here's the thing: as long as Dan Quinn ain't calling the plays, I'm okay with that.
He's gonna be a good.
I don't want to be up 44 to like 2 or 3, and then all of a sudden we lose the lead.
Well, he is defensive coordinator. He's gonna call the defense, but he wasn't calling defense in Atlanta though. So.
He brought the Legion of Boom around back in the day, so
he went to 2 Super Bowls as a DC. Man, I hope, like I told Big R earlier, I hope the Eagles either we get Mike Kafka or we just bring Deuce up and put Deuce Staley as our head coach. So, man, I hope.
Damn, I haven't heard that name in forever.
But Deuce Staley,
forever.
Yeah,
that's my guy, man. Hey, everyone was like talking good about him. As the locker room, they're like, hey, I think we should move him up. So. I don't see why not.
Whatever works.
Who knows?
I don't know why Dallas decided to keep Kellen Moore. So
I don't know why Jerry Jones is still around.
I mean,
Jerry got
he sucked.
Jerry gotta go, bro. Hey, if we don't draft Devontae
this one got
Smith,
depressing.
Yeah. I hung my head and everything. I was like, God, hold on.
As soon as you did, I'm like right behind. This one's
Yeah, man, that guy's embarrassing. I don't know. New GM for the Cowboys or new owner. You know what I mean? It's gotta be.
Take either.
It's gotta be.
Well, the new owner would be Stephen Jones.
Yeah, and I don't know if I want that.
Yeah.
Well, Stephen has a better mind, I think, because he took Zach Martin over Johnny Manziel.
He was very smart. he knew the future. He was very smart.
True.
Johnny Manziel's about to play again, though, not in the NFL.
Yeah. He was playing in the Canadian League. He was like in a.
He was about to play in some fan league where fans run the team and shit. Like
you can call the plays and shit for the right price. Hey, we're gonna have to pay. We're gonna have to pay for a whole quarter.
Hey, the 254 special. That's the play we gotta come up with. The 254.
Hit him with the flea flicker.
It's gotta be like some quadruple reverse ass throw play. Man, that'd be crazy. It's gotta be something.
So we doing top 5 robberies.
Yeah, that's what I was asking. I was wondering which one we were doing.
Of the show.
I think we just keep it sports. Like it could be any sport or like any.
I already had 5 lined up for the show. Shit.
Oh well, then you go ahead with that. I think I'm just gonna go ahead and.
I'll be like Nate Breezy. It's not. He didn't get robbed. He robbed other people.
In both categories.
Because look, I honestly, when I saw that cat, the first one, I was like, "Oh, Jit guy, that's the one that's got this one." And then they were like Nate Breezy. I was like, "Who?"
Yeah. I don't know. I didn't even watch it, bro. I knew that was gonna happen. Something like that was gonna happen.
And then Skunk lost. I don't know how that
That's
happened.
that and Hype. That's 1 and 2 right there. Boom,
Yeah,
boom. Right off the bat. Man, is Aramis?
I thought. I don't know. I don't think so.
Okay.
Summertime in Texas won that one category. I thought Pick Six should have won, but Summertime in Texas was a good song too, though. So
yeah, definitely.
Yeah. Man, that's crazy. Like, who voted? Like, did they really count? Like, I need a recount. I don't know, man.
Look, when the voting started, I said I'm only worried about one podcast. It's the fucking podcast that won.
Yeah, man. I don't know. Like for some categories, I think it was like maybe music video or something. No, producer of the year. Producer of the year, I definitely voted for everybody. Like at least once. You know what I mean? Like I definitely voted for every single person.
I voted for everybody a few times, but I know De Niro got a lot of my votes.
Yeah, I voted for De Niro a few times. I voted for Seawalker. I voted for H. I voted for all those guys like a few times because I don't know. It was like a toss-up. I was like, man, whoever wins it, gets my vote. Shit.
I mean, you probably couldn't have gone wrong with most of them. So
yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. But I mean, categories like that, yeah, I voted for multiple people. Us.
Who were the other producers? There was a Daily.
Yeah, Daily. I think Daily was on there too.
I know, I forget.
Daily, Seawalker, De Niro, H. Who else was on there? I don't know. A few like.
Look, we forgetting somebody all bad. Like
yeah, I don't know. I wasn't on there, so I couldn't vote for myself. That's all right though. Like, I'm not here for awards. You know what I mean? I love to do music shit. I've been doing music for 10 years. You know what I mean? So I'm here for the. You're here for the rings.
I'm here for the rings, the money, the fame.
That's because you're a Lakers fan. Well, that doesn't work for the Cowboys.
What do you mean?
That's ugly. That's ugly.
Championships.
You gotta have that you gotta have Jerry mentality. You gotta have that Jerry mentality.
Yeah, how Jerry walk around with all the owners like I'm still the shit. They're like, how? Like what have you done since the '90s?
I don't know. Cap space killed him. Cap space killed the Cowboys. Once that came around, it was like they went down from there. Because Jerry was just buying everybody, or just giving everybody whatever money they wanted, until he found out he has a cap space and he can't spend over that.
Throw it down. Damn.
Man, I wonder if like NFL owners do that. Like they'll like take a player, like say like Patrick Mahomes for instance, take him out to eat, give him money, whatever, on the side, like not through the organization or whatever. I wonder.
Yeah. Keep him happy.
Especially if you won a Super Bowl, shit. I would have took Nick Foles wherever he wanted to go. Shit. Hey, wherever you want to go, bro, we going.
Disney World on me.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, wherever you want to go, Nick, we going. But we gotta have to talk about you going somewhere else after we go out to eat.
Yeah, no, they won't talk about it until the next day. In the morning, you get a phone call, drunk as hell, talking about, hello, hey, we got to talk. Come to my office. Shit, no, they do. I don't know. I couldn't do it. I couldn't be an NFL player, man. Like, getting a call talking about you've been traded. I'd be mad, like, what? I've been traded. Sure.
Especially if you spent like 10+ years in one city, one team, and they just call you up one day like, hey, man, we traded you.
No, that's like the Cardinals trading Larry Fitzgerald.
Yeah, that would be crazy.
Right at the end of
that probably hurt everybody's feelings.
Players do that all the time though. Like Brian Dawkins, he went to the Broncos, like late in his career, and then Jason Witten went to the Raiders late in his career.
DeMarcus Ware went to the Broncos.
Yeah, even won there.
Yeah, won a Super Bowl. I was like, bro, fuck you.
Even one that's Alshon Jeffrey. He went from the Bears talking about we're going to be in the Super Bowl next year. Came to the Eagles and it was next year and won the Super Bowl. He spoke it into existence.
Got lucky, yeah.
Yeah, wrong team though. He's like, we will be in the
Fuck
Super Bowl,
it.
just not with y'all. Yeah, Alshon ain't did shit since the Super Bowl. But so we're doing top 5 robberies. I don't really have mine. I'm thinking about just doing UFC anyways, but we'll hear from Caleb first, I guess.
Oh man, I was gonna do some sports ones this time.
Oh, so you're gonna switch it up? Okay, well then, Big R, you got a list of top 5.
Yeah, I'm on like 4 right now.
Okay.
I just throw one in there. So I started off at number 1. My first number 5, I guess I should say, is Max Holloway versus what's his name? Yeah, part 2.
Okay, the second one.
Because the first one, like
the leg kicks and stuff.
Yeah. Like I give it to Volkanovski.
Max could never get his rhythm in the first fight.
Yeah. The second one is like, come on, man. I really thought Holloway pieced him up a little bit there.
Yeah. Let me see.
At number 4, my list is kind of, funny, I guess you could say a little bit. Because at number 4, I'm going to say Sean O'Malley's leg robbed him of an undefeated streak. It was fragile.
Yeah, hell yeah. His leg failed him. It was a robbery.
His leg failed him bad. What did he say? I tripped?
Yeah, he said, no, I tripped, and that's why my leg was beat up. Nah.
Yeah. So we'll put that there. And number 3, I have DeAndre Hopkins traded for David Johnson. Houston, they robbed themselves. I don't know how you do that.
Congratulations, you played yourself.
You played yourself, for real.
I swear. At number 2, I got Jeezy robbing Gucci.
That wasn't a robbery, bro.
I don't think nobody told Gucci like, hey, bro, we finna play hits, not disses. You know what I mean?
he can't. Jeezy came with nothing but straight bangers. He said, "Nah."
Yeah, Jeezy pulled up with the black mask on, a straight rob that show.
Gucci started off with a song that was a diss he just made for that moment.
Nah, bro, hey, that song is old.
Oh, is it? Because I was like, bro, this is crazy.
Nah, yeah, that's a real song from back when. I'm surprised he pulled it out. At first, I was crunk too, like, hey. And then Jesus just
I don't know, man. He almost with the other diss song almost won that shit because it was crazy. He said smoking on Pookie tonight.
Hey, I swear, boy, it had everybody talking shit. People don't even know Pookie Low. Smoking on Poke. At number 1, shout out to Flores. He's watching live right now. You know what I mean? He in the comments. At 1, I got just both fights together, Triple G versus Canelo.
Okay.
Even though I was riding with Canelo, still was like, we could put both of them in there.
I feel that. Yeah, boxing UFC kind of goes. You can go hand in hand. You know what I mean? There's a hell of robberies, and I feel like more in boxing, really more so. Than,
I could have said the Wilder and Fury part 1, but
yeah, because it definitely should have gone to Fury
until that little pat. Oh, I can't believe he whooped his ass in that second one.
Man, he just smoked him.
I clicked on the wrong.
I clicked on the wrong thing.
The wrong thing.
I can go next. I can probably wing most of them. I only have a few in my head right now.
Okay.
At number 5, the refs. Y'all remember the play in the playoffs with the pass interference, but nobody called it?
Against who?
Oh, fuck. It was the Rams and the Saints. Was it the Rams?
Oh yeah. We actually have that player on our team right now. Nikel Coleman.
That was a horrible robbery. That was clear pass interference.
That was pretty bad.
At number 4, I got Roy Jones getting robbed out of the Olympics.
Okay.
Because he definitely won that fight. You can go back and watch that fight on YouTube. You can tell he smoked that boy, and they were like, "Nah, he lost." At number 3, I also got Max Holloway losing to Volkanovski because it was clear that Holloway won that fight.
Mm-hmm.
It was like there should never have been a question. At 2, oh man, I'm gonna say Manny Pacquiao's shoulder robbed him of beating Floyd Mayweather.
His
Boy
shoulder.
had that rotator cuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Because a healthy Pacquiao would have done way better than a hurt Pacquiao, and a hurt Pacquiao did okay.
Yeah.
I can agree with that.
Pacquiao said he wants to fight in UFC, or he wants to fight in MMA. Sorry, I shouldn't say UFC. He wants to fight.
Boxers got to stop. They just got to quit.
He said, "I want to try fighting in."
Give him Sean O'Malley.
Feed him Aldo.
Give him CM
Head-ass.
Punk.
Feed him Aldo. Give him the
And,
best around his weight.
At number one, we were robbed because with the Mike Tyson Roy Jones fight.
So you think Mike definitively won that?
Yeah, well, but we were going in with high expectations for no reason. I don't know why we thought.
I mean,
we were all excited.
Roy was out there bouncing.
And then hugging forever.
Okay, now he can't knock me out now. Yeah, I mean, he had a great game plan. I would do the same
We
thing.
were robbed of that fight 20 years ago. Pretty much is what I'm saying. Like,
Yeah, I understand. I feel that. They weren't ever like at the same weight though. At the same time, it was
not
like
at the same time, but they were talking about when Roy Jones won. He wanted to fight Mike Tyson when he won the heavyweight title.
oh, okay. Yeah, we did get robbed of that.
And they were saying he was too old then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, okay, so it's on me. I'm gonna say number 5 was like a couple years ago, AFC Championship game. I know this isn't UFC, but this is one that's on my mind. It was Tom Brady and the Patriots versus Pat Mahomes, first year's quarterback for the Kansas City Chiefs, and there was a play where Brady got hit on his shoulder, like he didn't even get knocked down or nothing, and they threw a roughing the passer, and that gave them the first down. They eventually scored off that, which, won them the game.
Gave him the win.
Yeah, but there was a few plays in that game where it was like Julian Edelman was going to catch a punt. He touched it, and he didn't catch it. They scooped and scored, and they said he never touched it, but he touched it. There was just so many, man, they robbed him big time.
It was a bad game.
Yeah. At number 4, I'm going to say Jones and Reyes. I think Reyes won that fight by a long shot. I don't know.
He would have lost the belt after that, so.
Yeah, I don't know. I turned it off. I was like, man, Jones lost. And then I go back and look, and it's like he won. I'm like, bro, that's a crazy robbery. He got robbed. Man, what's in the third one? I would have to say biggest robbery. Who got robbed? I'm thinking recently. Man, I don't know. There was so many like. Oh, there it is, number 3. I'm gonna put I can't remember bro's name, but he got hit and he got kneed in the stomach and they called it who was that? It wasn't Mearshart, was it? Not Gerald Mearshart. I can't think of bro's name. But anyways, they didn't call it he called it a low blow and not a knockout, and then he ended up getting a submission after he was already TKO'd, but the ref called it a low blow.
Ed Herman.
Yeah, Ed Herman, yes sir. Ed Herman's fight, and he ended up pulling off the Kimura to win it. That was a crazy robbery.
Yeah, old boy got robbed for sure.
Yeah, that was a crazy.
He got hit twice.
Man, I'm gonna say number 2, recent bias. What do you call it? Recency bias. I think the Colts almost robbed. Who they play? The Bills. They almost robbed them. They almost gave Phillip Rivers the win.
Bills.
They tried. They tried to rob the Bills. They tried to rob them. I was actually going for the Colts. I was like, man, this is good for the Colts. They can pull this off. But it was a robbery. Nonetheless, they were throwing flags like they made no sense. They were making bad calls too. I don't understand this whole it has to be clear and obvious thing, because to me when I see it, I'm like, oh, that's clear and obvious that he didn't catch it. But then they're like, well, they called it a catch on the field, so we got to keep it. So what's the point in reviewing it?
Yeah.
It makes no sense. So at number 1, man, biggest robbery I've ever seen. Man, I don't know how to top the Ed Herman one. That was pretty crazy. These aren't even really in order. I'd have to put that one at 1.
Really was.
Yeah, but another robbery on the list, I would have to say. Yeah, I'd probably put the Saints game in there, because when he hit him, that's an easy call.
Like
You
if they
can't
would have
miss
just
that.
stopped the frame, if they would
Yeah.
have just stopped the frame, the ball was clearly still way behind them when he hit him.
Yeah, like it wasn't even relatively even in the area when he hit him. He just flat
Yeah.
out hit him like off the route, and then the ball comes in. They're like what? I don't understand that. How you can't call that?
While you were naming your five, two big ones actually popped in my head.
Yeah,
Robbie Lawler got robbed in the Ben Askren fight,
True.
and the Cowboys got robbed in the Green Bay playoff game
Yeah. True.
because Dez caught that ball.
Dude, you know what's crazy?
For money every day.
You know what's crazy? I thought they were gonna call that same thing on the Zach Ertz play in the Super Bowl, but he caught it. He took 2 steps, he dove, and then the ball hit the ground and popped out. I thought they were gonna call that not a catch. I was gonna be like, oh my god, I was gonna be so mad.
Nick Foles was out there looking like the best receiver in that game.
Oh man, that play was so crazy, man. I I remember that like it was yesterday. I was like, man, it's 4th down. We got to score here, and they pull off that. I'm like, what? Man, that game was the game was good because it was,
Philadelphia robbed themselves of anything the next season though. So
yeah, pretty much. Well, I was gonna actually mention that game because that next season we played the Saints in the wild card game, and it hit Alshon in the chest, and he just let it go to Marshawn Lattimore for an interception at the end of the game. I was like, I don't know, it's pretty sketchy to me. Yeah, I was going to mention that game. But that's not a robbery. We robbed ourselves, yeah. You're right. We didn't catch the ball. We could have scored and won. I think if I was a Giants fan, I would have put number 1 as the Eagles not winning against Washington to let them into the playoffs. Oh, man.
oh, that was funny.
I didn't even get to write my top 5 down. Man, so Saturday is the card. Holloway. Yeah, Holloway Cater. So is it free? Is that a free?
Yeah, I think so. It's on like ABC, I think.
Yeah, it's also going to be on ESPN, so it's going to be on both. Well, the main card is going to be on, yeah. I'll be tuned in, you know. I still have the picks, so I'm going to go back and put them down. You already know when that time comes around, but... Oh, so what are we going to do for Thursdays? Or, yeah, we're going to do the Wednesday card?
I guess, and we also, everybody watching, we're gonna have a guest on Thursday.
Oh yeah, that's right. We are gonna have a guest Thursday.
R just left.
Yeah, no, I seen that. It's probably time to cut this thing out, anyways. We hit our top 5. I don't think Aramis has his top 5 right. He's probably sleeping.
I don't know. Maybe.
Dude probably sleeping. Well, all right, brother. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and start this as ending. Cut this thing off. If Big R joins up, he's gonna be in here by himself. All right, bro. I'll holler at you later. Later.